Do this. Okay. Check thing. Mm-hmm. Shabbat Shalom, Antonio Ben, Yasharel. Pray to Maria, bro. Okay.
Just thank y'all. She got beautiful eyes and lioness from a powerful tribe, chosen seed of the Most High. Her daddy was a lion king. She was born in a foreign land, USA in the projects, on the East Coast, down south, the Mob State, Carolina where they traded the state. She paid written Section 8, clean rules in the Super 8. Poetic nigga Clyde, known to speak lines at open mics. She steps up and bless the mic. Put my shades on, cause it's so bright when she recites. The wisdom that she recites on the white type. Make her mind when the time is right. I want her for life. She's a princess. Keep her body covered, beautiful with the fringes on. Plus the color blue. Keep her hair nice and natural. She used to have a rebel on. But she regained knowledge herself with the smile of a half moon. Malachi, the chosen groom, sent her pants a gift. Young prince from Yehuda. The blessed seed of Abraham, living under a curse. Keeps my photo inside her purse. I think about you too, when I'm out on tour, collecting revenue. This block, the half block, plus the internet. Some fans, if they need the call, you might set sail and travel home. Under the stars, she's a princess. This is destiny, so real when we let it be. We were chose by the highest being. Study our history, fit the mystery. We rest on the Sabbath day. Shabbat Shalom, here when we congregate. Let's be bread to break. Our heritage shine forever. Most High sing it in forever. Yahweh brings his name forever. This is love. This is love. This is love.
Shalom, shalom, brothers and sisters all over the world. I'm YAHWEH, being Israel. I'm a Hebrew servant of the Most High Yah. And I want to give all glory, honor, and praise and worship to Yahweh by saying hallelujah, hallelujah, hallelujah. Praise the mighty Yah. Now, today's topic, I'm going to talk about uprightness. We are the men and women upright of Yahweh. And I'm going to prove beyond the shadow of doubt what upright mean. And another thing, I want to give a shout out to Mr. Donald Trump by letting go Larry Hoover out of the federal penitentiary through the Most High Yahweh. Pray the mighty Yah for humbling uh, Donald Trump spirit to let King Larry Hoover go. Praise the mighty Yah. Shalom. So now, with that being said, well, yeah, then another thing, when he actually hit the streets and get free, I'm gonna make a video about the Almighty Yahweh. He free all prisoners, and I'm gonna make a video according to that, probably in the next 2 or 3 weeks or whatever. Yeah. But first thing I want to do is look up the word upright. I think it's in the back right there. Oh, it's this one. Look at it down here. Yeah, upright.
Upright, standing or pointing straight up, erect, honest and just.
Honest and just is what I'm looking for. Now look up the word right.
Right, that agrees with what is demanded by the law, one's conscience, just and good, that agrees with the facts, correct or true.
Correct or true? Okay, with that righteous. Yeah, look up righteous.
Righteous, doing what is right, fair and just, right.
Doing what's right is righteous and right. Okay, now I'm gonna get to the book, and let's go to 2 Samuel first. I'm gonna start with 2 Samuel. 2 Samuel, chapter 22. 2 Samuel, chapter 22. And I'm going to start at the 21st verse.
2 Samuel chapter 22, verse 21. Yahweh rewarded me according to my righteousness.
Yahweh is going to reward you according to your righteousness. Meaning He's going to bless you according to your righteousness.
According to the cleanness of my hands hath He recompensed me.
What do recompense mean? That means reward you. He's going to reward you.
For I have kept the ways of Yahweh.
What are the ways of Yahweh? Look up, go to the ways of Yahweh is Deuteronomy 30. Go look up the ways of Yahweh 30. Deuteronomy 30 and 16. Now these are the ways of Yahweh. Deuteronomy 30 and 16.
Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 16. And that I commanded thee this day to love Yahweh the Elohim.
Love Yahweh the Elohim.
To walk in His ways.
Walk in His ways.
And to keep His commandments and His statutes and His judgments.
That's how you walk in the ways of Yahweh, to keep His commandments, statutes, and judgment.
That thou mayest live and multiply. And Yahweh the Elohim shall.
That's 16.
And Yahweh the Elohim shall bless thee in the land where thou goest to possess it.
Now, when you walk in the ways of Yahweh, He gonna bless you. Now, we just read about the way. Okay, Shabbat Shalom, Jewel, glad to pray the mighty Yah, sister. Okay, go back to 2 Samuel 22 and let's see, 22 gotta be.
For I have kept the ways of Yahweh and have not wickedly departed from my Elohim.
See, when you don't keep the ways of Yahweh, you departed being wicked. You automatically wicked when you don't keep the ways of Yahweh.
For all His judgments were before me, and as for His statutes, I did not depart from them.
I mean, I done them all the time.
I was also upright before him,
Upright. That's how you become upright when you listen to Yahweh and do all this commandment, laws, and statutes. Then you become upright
and have kept myself from my iniquity.
and kept myself from my iniquity, my sinning.
Therefore Yahweh have recompensed me according to my righteousness,
Therefore, Yahweh has rewarded me, recompensed me, and rewarded me according to my righteousness.
according to my cleanness in his eyesight.
The cleanness in Yahweh's eyesight, only in the cleanness in Shabbat Shalom, Yah son. The cleanness in his eyesight, not what man think, only what Yahweh see.
With the merciful thou wilt show thyself merciful, and with the upright man thou wilt show thyself upright.
With the upright man, you show yourself upright. That's right. That's the reason I named this video. We are the upright men and women of Yahweh. That's right. Now let's go to 1 Samuel. 1 Samuel 29:6.
First Samuel chapter 29 verse 6. Then Achish called David and said unto him, Surely as Yahweh liveth, thou hast been upright, and thy going out and thy coming in with me, and the host is good in my sight.
Now Achish told King David that he been upright.
For I have not found evil in thee since the day of thy coming unto me unto this day.
I ain't never seen no evil in you, King David.
Nevertheless, the masters favor thee not.
Okay, now Achish seen upright in King David. And the Almighty say the same thing about us. He see the uprightness in us. Okay, let's go to First Chronicles. Okay, First Chronicles 29. Let's see. Okay, start at the 17th verse.
First Chronicles chapter 29 verse 17. I know also, my Elohim, that thou triest the heart.
He tries the heart.
And has pleasure in uprightness.
And Yahweh has pleasure in uprightness.
As for me, in the uprightness of my heart, I have willingly offered all these things. And now have I seen with joy thy people, which are present here, to offer willingly unto thee. O Yahweh Elohim of Abraham, Isaac, and of Israel, our fathers, keep this forever in the imagination of the thoughts of the heart of thy people, and prepare their heart unto thee. And give unto Solomon my son a perfect heart to keep thy commandments, thy testimonies, and thy statutes, and to do all these things, and to build the palace for the which I have made provision.
Now that's what make you uprightness. Keeping the commandments, the testimony, and the statute, that's what make you upright.
And David said to all the congregation, Now bless Yahweh your Elohim. And all the congregation blessed Yahweh Elohim of their fathers, and bowed down their heads, and worshiped Yahweh and the king.
Okay, that's all I needed with that. Now go to Second Chronicles. Second Chronicles 29 and 34.
Second Chronicles chapter 29 verse 34. But the priests were too few, so that they could not flay all the burnt offerings. Wherefore their brethren the Levites did help them, so the work was ended, and until the other priests had sanctified themselves. For the Levites were more upright in heart to do. The Levites were more upright in heart to sanctify themselves than the priests.
They were upright in heart. Okay, that's what I needed. Let's go to Job. Yeah, Job. Job 1:1.
Job chapter 1, verse 1. There was a man in the land of Uz whose name was Job, and that man was perfect and upright, and one that feared Elohim and eschewed evil.
That's right. Job was upright. Upright. I don't know if these brothers and sisters was y'all on him when I gave y'all the definition of upright, because I see few people coming on. Let me know if y'all wanted to see the definition of the word upright, what it means. Okay, let's go to Job 12. No, I think I want to read some more of that. Hold on. Yeah, let's read the whole. I want to read a little more.
And there were born unto him 7 sons and 3 daughters. His substance also was 7,000 sheep and 3,000 camels.
Now Job was rich, y'all.
And 500 yoke of oxen and 500 she asses and a very great household, so that this man was the greatest of
Okay,
all.
hold it right there. I'm finna do y'all something. Look up the word upright. They won't see what upright means. Start all over because they wasn't on here in the beginning. Let's see. What was that? Okay. Let's read the definition too, not one, because that's talking about something else. There's two.
Upright, honest, and just.
An honest person and a just person. That's an upright person. Honest and just. Now look upright. It's an honest and just person. That's what an upright person is. Shabbat shalom, Miss Rod One Love.
Right, that agrees with what is demanded by the law, one's conscience, just and good, that agrees with the facts, correct or
Agree with the facts and are
correct or true,
in the truth. Right is true. And read what righteous is.
righteous, doing what is right, fair and just, right,
Righteous is a person that doing what's right and fair and right. Okay, now let's get back to Job. Go to Job 1:1 and 2.
and there were born unto him 7 sons and 3 daughters.
Now Job had 10 kids.
His substance also was his substance also was 7,000 sheep and 3,000 camels and 500 yoke of oxen and 500 she asses and a very great household, so that this man was the greatest of all the men of the east.
That's right. He had more money than everybody in the east.
And his sons went and feasted in their houses, every one his day, and sin called for their 3 sisters to eat and to drink with them. And it was so, when the days of their feasting were gone about, that Job sent and sanctified them, and rose up early in the morning, and offered burnt offerings according to the number of them all. For Job said, it may be that my sons have sinned and cursed Elohim in their hearts. Thus did Job continually. Now there was a day when the sons of Elohim came to present themselves before Yahweh, and Satan came also among them.
Satan was with him.
And Yahweh said unto Satan,
Yahweh talked to Satan.
whence comest thou?
Where you coming from, Satan?
Then Satan answered Yahweh and said, from going to and fro in the earth,
I'm going all through the world, through the earth,
and from walking up and down in it.
and I'm walking down up on it.
And Yahweh said to Satan, hast thou considered my servant Job?
Have you considered my servant Job, by the way?
That there is none like him in the earth.
Ain't nobody in the earth like Job. That's what Yahweh said at this time. Was nobody like Job.
A perfect and upright man.
Now, who said he was perfect and upright? Yahweh. When Yahweh say you upright and perfect, that's what it is.
One that feareth Elohim and escheweth evil.
That's right. He hated evil and he served Yahweh.
Then Satan answered Yahweh and said, do Job fear Elohim for naught?
Do you fear you for nothing?
Hast not thou made a hedge about him and about his house and about all that he hath on every side? Thou hast blessed the work of his hands, and his substance is increased in the land.
In other words, say, Yahweh, you done made him rich.
But put forth thy hand now and touch all that he hath,
Now take everything he got from him.
and he will curse thee to thy face.
And Job just told a lie. Satan just told a lie. Job wasn't gonna never do that.
And Yahweh said unto Satan, Behold, all that he hath is in thy power, only upon himself put not forth thy hand. So Satan went forth from the presence of Yahweh.
Yahweh say you can do anything but touch me. You better not put your hands on him. That's right. In other words, Yahweh called Job upright. Okay, let's go to Job 12. 12 and 4.
Job chapter 12, verse 4. I am as one mocked of his neighbor.
They make fun of me and talk about me.
Who calleth upon Elohim?
I call upon Elohim.
And he answereth him.
And he answered him.
The just upright man is laughed to scorn.
They laugh at the upright and the upright. They laugh at him. The just and upright. They make fun of him. So they belittle us because we upright and just. They gonna make fun of you. Okay, let's go to 17. I think. Let's see. Yeah, Job 17, 8.
Job chapter 17, verse 8. Upright men shall be astonished at this, and the innocent shall stir up himself against the hypocrite. The righteous also shall hold on his way.
We're going to hold on to the way.
And he that hath clean hands shall be stronger and stronger.
That's right. That's all I wanted. Okay, let's go to Psalm. Okay, Psalm chapter 7. Okay, 7 and 1.
Psalms chapter 7, verse 1. O Yahweh, my Elohim, in thee do I put my trust. Save me from all them that persecute me.
All these persons that persecute me, save me from them.
And deliver me, lest he tear my soul like a lion, rending it in pieces, while there is none to deliver. O Yahweh, my Elohim, if I have done this, if there be iniquity in my hands, if I have rewarded evil unto him that was at peace with me, yea, I have delivered him.
Hold on for me. I forgot to go do something. I'll be right back, y'all. I forgot to go do something. Okay. What was we at?
Verse 4.
Verse 4. Let's see. Let's start all over. 7 and 1.
Psalms chapter 7, verse 1. O Yahweh, my Elohim, indeed do I put my put my trust.
That's why I trust Yahweh.
Save me from all of them that persecute me.
Save me from everybody that's trying to do something to me.
And deliver me.
And deliver me. Shabbat Shalom, Uriah, Leash, Shabbat Shalom, Gabriel, and Shabbat Shalom, Anitra. Okay.
Lest he tear my soul like a lion, rending it in pieces, while there is none to deliver. O Yahweh, my Elohim, if I have done this, if there be iniquity in my hands, if I have rewarded evil unto him that was at peace with me, yea, I have delivered him that without cause is my enemy. Let the enemy persecute my soul and take it, yea, let him tread down my life upon the earth.
Now, anyway, it's saying if I have did anybody wrong and evil, let them break it off at me.
And lay my honor in the dust. Selah. Arise, O Yahweh, in thy anger. Lift up thyself because of the rage of my enemies, and awake for me to the judgment that thou hast commanded. So shall the congregation of the people compass thee about, for their sakes, therefore return thou on high. Yahweh shall judge the people. Judge me, O Yahweh, according to my righteousness.
Judge me according to my righteousness, Yahweh.
And according to my integrity that is in me.
That is in me.
Oh, let the wickedness of the wicked come to an end.
Oh, get rid of the wicked.
But establish the just.
Establish the just.
For the righteous Elohim tried the hearts and reins. My defense is of Elohim, which saveth the upright in heart.
Yahweh saveth the upright in heart.
Elohim judgeth the righteous.
Yahweh judges us.
And Elohim is angry with the wicked every day.
And he mad at the wicked every day. Just because he woke you up and did this for you, did that for you, that don't mean he ain't mad at you. So don't get it twisted. Read that verse again.
Elohim judgeth the righteous, and Elohim is angry with the wicked every day.
Every day he mad at you. Every day he mad at the wicked. That's right. So that's the answer why the wicked still live. But don't get it twisted. The Almighty gonna knock his head off sooner or later. But he mad at you. Okay, let's go to 9. 9 and 1.
Psalm chapter 9, verse 1. I will praise thee.
I'm going to praise Yahweh.
O Yahweh, with my whole heart.
I'm going to praise Yahweh with my whole heart. Not some of my heart, not most of it, a part of it. Because if you do that, you're going to believe in something else. So I'm going to praise Yahweh with all my heart.
I will show forth all thy marvelous works.
I'm going to talk about Yahweh marvelous works, how he used the weather.
I will be glad and rejoice in thee.
I'm going to be glad and rejoicing and praising Yahweh by keeping his commandment, laws, and statute and judgment.
I will sing praise to thy name.
Only person I'm going to sing to is Yahweh.
O thou most high.
You the most high.
When my enemies are turned back.
When my enemies turn back.
They shall fall and perish at thy presence.
They're going to fall and perish while I'm looking at them.
For thou hast maintained my right and my cause. Thou sattest in the throne judging right.
Judging right.
Thou hast rebuked the heathen.
Knocked the heathen head off.
Thou hast destroyed the wicked.
Got rid of the wicked.
Thou hast put out their name forever and ever.
That's right. Ain't going to be no more wickedness.
O thou enemy, destructions are come to a perpetual end, and thou hast destroyed cities. Their memorial is perished with them, but Yahweh shall endure forever.
All forever.
He hath prepared his throne for judgment, and he shall judge the world in righteousness.
Yahweh going to judge the whole world in righteousness.
He shall minister judgment to the people in uprightness.
In uprightness.
Yahweh also will be a refuge for the oppressed, a refuge in times of trouble.
In the time of trouble, count on Yah.
And they that know thy name will put their trust in thee.
Everybody that know Yahweh's name, we're going to trust in him only, not your guns and your money in the system.
For thou, Yahweh, has not forsaken them that seek thee.
Yahweh ain't going to never forget about the one that looking for to seek him.
Sing praises to Yahweh,
Sing praise to Yahweh, because ain't nobody else did nothing.
which dwelleth in Zion.
He in Zion.
Declare among the people his doings.
Among this doing, tell Yahweh what Yahweh ever do to you. He used that weather to knock your head off. Okay, let's go to 15. Let's see. 15 and 1.
Psalms chapter 15, verse 1. Yahweh, who shall abide in thy tabernacle?
These are people that's going to abide in Yahweh's tabernacle.
Who shall dwell in thy holy hill?
Now, who going to dwell in the holy hill? Who going to be with Yahweh in the holy hill and in his tabernacle is going to tell you?
He that walketh uprightly.
Everybody that walk uprightly. Upright means keep his commandment, laws, and statutes and judgment. Everybody walk uprightly going to dwell with Yah.
And worketh righteousness.
And worketh righteousness.
And speaketh the truth in his heart.
And speak the truth like I do every Sabbath and like y'all do through the weeks and stuff. So whoever speaking the truth, that's who's gonna be with Yahweh. Let's start over and read that again. Yahweh, asking the question.
Who shall abide in thy tabernacle?
Who gonna abide in your tabernacle? Who gonna be with you in the last days?
Who shall dwell in thy holy hill?
Who gonna dwell upon Yahweh's holy hill? Now here's your answer right here.
He that walketh uprightly.
Everybody that walketh uprightly. And I showed you what uprightly is. Everybody to do this. Walk uprightly. Read that uprightly again, because we still got some new people on here that just came. These are the people who are going to dwell with Yahweh and be on the holy hill.
Upright, honest, and just.
The honest and just people are going to dwell with him. Only the honest and the just.
And worketh righteousness.
And everybody that walketh righteousness, what is righteousness? The commandments.
And speaking the truth in his heart.
And speaking the truth in his heart. Now go to 119 to the right. Show them what righteousness is. Let me show y'all what righteousness is. And work it righteousness. 119, I think is 142 or 151 verse.
Psalms chapter 119, verse 142. Thy righteousness is the everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth.
Okay, now read 151.
Verse 151. Thou art near, O Yahweh, and all thy commandments are truth.
All the commandment and truth. Now, hold up. What righteousness? Find the one where say all this righteousness. Let me see. You don't know what I'm on that? Let me see. Let me get it right quick. I made the ones I wanted. Let me see. Oh, 172. Go to verse 172.
Verse 172. My tongue shall speak of thy word, for all thy commandments are righteousness.
That's what righteousness is, the commandment. Now go back to where we left off in Psalms. What was in Psalm 115? No, Psalm 15. Yeah. Read that 2 again.
He that walketh uprightly and worketh righteousness, and speaketh the truth in his heart, he that backbiteth not with his tongue, nor doeth evil to his neighbor.
Them the ones ain't gonna be there. The one that backbite with his tongue, he two-faced and five-faced, and they say one thing and do another, and nor do evil to his neighbor, wish his neighbor evil,
nor taketh up a reproach against his neighbor.
Now these are the ones that ain't gonna be there.
And whose eyes a vile person is contemned, but he honoreth them that fear Yahweh. He that sweareth to his own hurt and changeth not, he that put not out his money to usury.
Now these are the people that put, when you loan somebody $100, don't get no interest back. You're supposed to just get your $100 back. You know, these people that ain't gonna be, they dwell with Yahweh. When you usury, when you tax your brother and your sister, you ain't gonna be there. Yahweh say don't do that. Read that part again.
He that put not out his money to usury,
When you don't give your money to a person for interest,
nor take a reward against the innocent,
that's right.
he that doeth these things shall never be moved.
That's right. Okay, let's go to what was that? 15, 18. Okay. Start at the 18 and 20.
Psalms chapter 18, verse 20. Yahweh rewarded me according to my righteousness.
He gonna reward me according to my righteousness. Same thing with y'all. He gonna reward you according to your righteousness.
According to the cleanness of my hands hath he recompensed me.
That's how he recompense me.
For I have kept the ways of Yahweh.
When you keep the ways of Yahweh, that's what's going to happen. I have kept the ways of Yahweh, and I showed you what the ways was in Deuteronomy 30 and 16.
And have not wickedly departed from my Elohim.
Because when you stop doing that, you wickedly to get away from Yahweh.
For all his judgments were before me, and I did not put away his statutes from me.
That means I kept his statutes all the way to the graveyard.
I was also upright before him.
I was upright before him, because when I listen to Yahweh and not the New Testament, I'm upright before Yahweh.
And I kept myself from my iniquity.
And I kept myself from my sins.
Therefore hath Yahweh recompensed me according to my righteousness.
That's right, paid you good.
According to the cleanness of my hands in his eyesight.
In Yahweh eyesight. So you supposed to be pleasing Yahweh, not nobody else. In Yahweh eyesight, because that's the only eyesight count. Nobody else eyesight count.
With the merciful thou wilt show thyself merciful. With the upright man thou wilt show thyself upright. With the pure thou wilt show thyself pure. And with the forward thou wilt show thyself forward. For thou wilt save the afflicted people, but will bring down high looks.
They're going to bring down the high little people that think they all that. They walking, chest stuck out arrogant.
For thou wilt light my candle. Yahweh my Elohim will enlighten my darkness. For by thee I have run through a troop, and by my Elohim have I leaped over a wall. As for Elohim, his way is perfect.
Yahweh's way is perfect. So when you keep his way, you become perfect.
The word of Yahweh is tried.
His word is tried.
He is a buckler to all those that trust in him.
That's right. He's going to protect all the ones that trust in him. There you go. Okay, let's go to 19. Psalm 19. Start the first verse.
Psalms chapter 19, verse 1. The heavens declare the glory of Elohim.
Even the heavens declare the glory of Yah.
The firmament showeth his handiwork.
That's right.
Day unto day uttereth speech, and night unto night showeth knowledge.
That's right. Watch this.
There is no speech nor language where their voice is not heard.
Yahweh understand and know everybody's language. When you speaking in whatever kind of language you speak, in Japanese, Russian, and in Arabic, when you speak all them languages, Yahweh understand and know all of them. Read.
Their line is gone out through all the earth, and their words to the end of the world. And them hath he set a tabernacle for the sun, which is a bridegroom coming out of his chamber, and rejoicing as a strong man to run a race.
That's right. Read.
His going forth is from the end of the heaven, and his circuit unto the ends of it, and there is nothing hid from the heat thereof.
There's nothing hid from the heat.
The law of Yahweh is perfect.
The law of Yahweh is perfect.
Converting the soul.
Changing a person. Converting the soul. Making you a brand new man. Change.
The testimony of Yahweh is sure.
You can count on the testimony for sure.
Making wise the simple.
Making wise the simple.
The statutes of Yahweh are right.
All the statutes of Yahweh is right. So when you don't keep the statute, you wrong.
Rejoicing in the heart.
Rejoicing in the heart. Having a ball. Can't wait to keep his laws and commandments and statutes.
The commandment of Yahweh is pure.
They pure. They don't need no additive. They don't need nothing added to them. He didn't add nothing to them. He kept them pure.
Enlightening the eyes.
Enlightening the eyes. Know right from wrong. You're going to know how to do right and when to do wrong. You're going to know right from wrong and not to do wrong and do right.
The fear of Yahweh is clean.
The fear of Yahweh is clean. That's a clean fear. Be scared to break the commandments. Be scared to break his statute. Be scared to break his judgment. Be scared to do wrong.
Enduring forever.
All the way to the graveyard forever.
The judgments of Yahweh are true and righteous altogether.
All together. They true and righteous all together.
More to be desired are they than gold.
Rather keep the commandment, laws, and statutes than be rich, than have gold. That's right.
Yea, than much fine gold.
That's right.
Sweeter also than honey and the honeycomb.
The commandments, the laws, the statutes, precept, judgment is sweeter than the honeycomb.
Moreover, by them is thy servant warned.
Thus, you're going to be warned not to do wrong, not to do wrong. You're going to be warned not to do it.
And in keeping of them there is great reward.
And in the keeping of Yahweh commandment, laws, and statutes, judgment, it's going to be a great reward. Not no reward, but a great one. You got a big payday coming when you obey and serve Yahweh. That's a great reward, he said, the book said.
Who can understand his errors?
That's all I needed. Let's go to all. Let's see. Oh yeah, Psalm 25. Start at the 10th verse.
Psalms chapter 25, verse 10.
Hold on, let me see. Let's go to the 8th verse.
Psalms chapter 25, verse 8. Good and upright is Yahweh.
He good and he upright, Yahweh is.
Therefore will he teach sinners in the way.
He gonna teach sinners in the way.
The meek will he guide in judgment, and the meek will he teach his way.
See, the meek is the humble people. See, you can't teach no arrogant person that think they know everything and got all the answer. You can't deal with them kind of people. The meek. When you meek and humble, even though you've been riding no good, dirty dog, but when you meek and listen to the righteous, you will change your wicked ways. Keep reading.
All the paths of Yahweh are mercy and truth unto such as keep his covenant and his testimonies.
That's right.
For thy name's sake, O Yahweh, pardon my iniquity.
Forgive me for what I've done, Yahweh. I know I ain't been no good. I ain't worked 2 days fly. Pardon me. Forgive me for what I've been doing.
For it is great.
For it is great.
What man is he that feareth Yahweh?
What man fear Yahweh?
Him shall he teach in the way that he shall choose.
The man that fear Yahweh, that's the one you teach, because he humble. You can't teach no arrogant person nothing. You got to be humble to be taught.
His soul shall dwell at ease.
His soul going to dwell at ease.
And his seed shall inherit the earth.
And your children going to inherit the earth.
The secret of Yahweh is with them that fear him.
The secret of Yahweh is with them that fear him.
And he will show them his covenant.
And he going to show us his covenant. Why? Because we humble and we seeking knowledge. We on here every Saturday seeking knowledge, not think we know everything. We know what the book say.
My eyes are ever toward Yahweh, for he shall pluck my feet out of the net. Turn thee unto me, and have mercy upon me, for I am desolate and afflicted. The troubles of my heart are enlarged. O bring thou me out of my distresses. Look upon my affliction and my pain, and forgive all my sins. Consider my enemies, for they are many. They that hate me with cruel hatred. O keep my soul and deliver me. Let me not be ashamed, for I put my trust in thee. Let integrity and uprightness preserve me, for I wait on thee. Redeem Israel, O Elohim, out of all his troubles.
Out of all his troubles. Okay, then. Let's go to 32. And 1. Yeah.
Psalm chapter 32, verse 1. Blessed is he whose transgression is forgiven, whose sin is covered. Blessed is the man unto whom Yahweh imputeth not iniquity, and in whose spirit there is no guile. When I kept silence, my bones waxed old through my roaring all the day long. For day and night thy hand was heavy upon me. My moisture is turned into the drought of summer. Selah. I acknowledge my sin unto thee,
You have to acknowledge your sins.
and my iniquity have I not hid.
Don't try to hide your sins and iniquity from Yah.
I said, I will confess my transgressions unto Yahweh,
You're supposed to confess to Yahweh that you have been rotten, no good, and did this and did that wrong. Confess to Yahweh,
and thou forgavest the iniquity of my sin.
and He will forgive the iniquity of your sins.
Selah. For this shall every one that is godly pray unto thee in a time when thou mayest be found. Surely in the floods of great waters they shall not come nigh unto him. Thou art my hiding place. Thou shalt preserve me from trouble. Thou shalt compass me about with songs of deliverance. Selah. I will instruct thee and teach thee in the way which thou shalt go. I will guide thee with my eye. Be ye not as the horse or as the mule, which have no understanding,
Don't be stubborn and hard headed and stiff necked like them. They ain't got no understanding.
whose mouth must be held in with whose mouth must be held in with bit and brittle, lest they come near unto thee.
Cause with a horse, when you riding a horse, you got that bite in his mouth. You got to turn him this way. You got to turn him that way, cause he don't know what to do. He ain't got no understand. So you guide him with that rope that you holding on.
Many sorrows shall be to the wicked,
The wicked gonna pay her many times. The book says the many sorrows shall be to the wicked.
but he that trusteth in Yahweh,
But everybody that trusts in Yahweh,
mercy shall compass him about.
and mercy, He gonna have mercy on him. The wicked gonna be getting their head knocked off, and the mercy gonna be having mercy on him.
Be glad in Yahweh.
Be glad that you found Yah. Be glad that you praising Yahweh. Be glad
and rejoice.
And rejoice.
Ye righteous.
We are the righteous.
And shout for joy.
And shout praise the mighty Yah.
All ye that are upright in heart.
Everybody that's upright in heart supposed to be giving thanks to Yahweh. Praise the mighty Yah. That's right. That's what the book said. Now read that last verse again.
Be glad in Yahweh.
Be glad you found Yahweh. Be glad you serving Yah.
And rejoice.
And rejoice.
Ye righteous.
All the righteous gonna do this.
And shout for joy.
And you shout for joy.
All ye that are upright in heart.
All ye upright in heart. That's right. You shout for joy. Okay, let's go to 33. And let me see. Yeah, 1.
Psalms chapter 33, verse 1. Rejoice in Yahweh.
Rejoice. Have a ball serving Yahweh.
O ye righteous.
The righteous. That's what the righteous is going to do. We're going to praise Yahweh and not nobody else.
For praise is commonly for the upright.
It's commonly for the upright. We are the upright people.
Praise Yahweh with heart.
Praise Yahweh with a heart.
Sing unto him with a psaltery and an instrument of 10 strings.
Right.
Sing unto him a new song. Play skillfully with a loud noise.
Loud noise so everybody can hear you.
For the word of Yahweh is right.
Yahweh word is right. So if you listen to some other book, that's wrong. Only Yahweh word is right.
And all his works are done in truth.
And everything that Yahweh, He do it in truth.
He loveth righteousness and judgment.
Yahweh love righteousness and judgment. That means He love y'all. And love me. He love righteousness and judgment.
The earth is full of goodness of Yahweh.
The earth is full of the goodness. The ocean, the sea, the heaven, the stars, the trees, the birds, the animals, the grass, the food is full of His greatness.
By the word of Yahweh were the heavens made.
Yahweh spoke and the heavens was made. He didn't have to go no college. He didn't have to go to, what's the college called? He didn't have to go to Yale or Harvard and Stanford to make the word. He didn't have to do that. Read that again.
By the word of Yahweh were the heavens made.
He spoke and it was made.
And all the hosts of them by the breath of his mouth.
And by the breath of his mouth, the host. That means the sun, the moon, the stars, the clouds.
He gathereth the waters of the sea together as an heap.
That's right. He did the waters.
He layeth up the death in storehouses. Let all the earth fear Yahweh.
Let all the earth fear Yahweh. All the earth. If you on earth, He's talking to you.
Let all the inhabitants of the world stand in awe of him.
Let all the inhabitants of the world stand in awe of him. That means respect and fear Yah.
For he spake, and it was done.
Yahweh spoke, and it was done. He didn't have to go no college to learn how to do nothing. He didn't take no classes in college. He spoke, and it was done.
He commanded, and it stood fast.
He commanded, and it stood fast. Soon as he tell the hurricane, earthquake, mudslide, tornado, storm, the tree to fall on your house, it's going to do exactly what he say. Soon as Yahweh spoke, whoop, that the tree is on your house.
Yahweh bringeth the counsel of the heathen to naught.
That's right. He break it off in the Gentile because they don't believe in Yah.
He maketh the devices of the people of none effect. The counsel of Yahweh standeth forever.
The counsel of Yahweh stand forever.
The thoughts of his heart to all generations.
To all generations.
Blessed is the nation whose Elohim is Yahweh.
Blessed is the nation that love and serve Yahweh. Whoever love and serve Yahweh going to be blessed.
And the people whom he hath chosen for his own inheritance.
And he chose the nappy-headed black Israelite for his own inheritance. The black folks in the United States is in inheritance.
Yahweh looketh from heaven.
Yahweh looking down from heaven.
He beholdeth all the sons of men.
He behold all the Gentiles.
From the place of his habitation he looketh upon all the inhabitants of the earth.
Yahweh looking up on all the inhabitants of the earth. He can see all the earth because he made it.
He fashioneth their hearts alike.
He fashioned the Gentile hearts alike.
He considereth all their works.
He know what they doing.
There is no king saved by the multitude of an host. A mighty man is not delivered by much strength.
He ain't going to be delivered by his strength.
A horse is a vain thing for safety.
A horse is a vain thing to trust in a horse.
Neither shall he deliver any by his great strength.
He ain't going to deliver nobody by their great strength. He don't care how strong you is.
Behold, the eye of Yahweh is upon them that fear him.
His eyes up on the one that fear him. Not how strong you is, not what you got and what you can do. He ain't thinking about that.
Upon them that hope in his mercy.
The hope of his mercy, the hope in Yahweh mercy.
To deliver their soul from death.
To deliver your soul from death, because when you trust in Yahweh, he going to deliver your soul from death.
And to keep them alive in famine.
And keep them alive while ain't nobody else eating. Why everybody else eating out the garbage can? You having steaks.
Our soul waited for Yahweh.
Our soul waiting up on Yahweh because he is the ticket and the answer.
He is our help and our shield.
He is our help and our shield. Can't nobody help you but Yahweh, fool.
For our hearts shall rejoice in him.
We going to have a ball in serving Yahweh.
Because we have trusted in his holy name.
We trust in the name of Yah. You understand me? We don't trust in JC, Muhammad, the Muslim God, Haile Selassie, any of them. We trust in Yah. Read that again.
For our heart shall rejoice in him.
We're going to have a ball in serving Yah.
Because we have trusted in his holy name.
Because we trust in his holy name.
Let thy mercy, O Yahweh, be upon us, according as we hope in thee.
As we hope in thee. There you go. There you go. Okay, let's see. $36. Let's see. Psalms 36. Let me see what I want. 10.
Psalms chapter 36, verse 10. Oh, continue thy loving kindness unto them that know thee.
To continue being good to the one that know you, Yahweh. Loving kindness. He woke you up this morning. That was loving kindness.
And that righteousness to the upright in heart.
And to the upright in heart. We are the upright in heart. Why? Because we obey Yah.
Let not the foot of pride come against me.
Don't let the foot of the pride come against me.
And let not the hand of the wicked remove me.
Don't let this wicked, rotten, dirty person do nothing to me.
There are the workers of iniquity fallen.
They fallen.
They are cast down and shall not be able to rise.
That's right. Almighty gonna knock their head off, cast down. They ain't gonna be able to rise and get up and do nothing to you. There you go. That's right. That's it. Let's go to let's see. 37. Psalm 37 started the 16.
Psalm chapter 37, verse 16. A little that a righteous man hath is better than the riches of many wicked.
Did you hear that, y'all? Read that again, because I don't think they heard me.
A little that a righteous man hath is better than the riches of many wicked.
The Almighty say the poor man ain't got nothing. He got a little bit. But the rich man got everything and he ain't studying.
For the arms of the wicked shall be broken.
That's what he gonna do to the wicked, gonna knock their head off.
But Yahweh upholdeth the righteous.
He uphold the righteous. The righteous is the one like me and y'all.
Yahweh knoweth the days of the upright.
Yahweh know the days of the upright because he watching the monitoring them.
And their inheritance shall be forever.
And our inheritance gonna be forever.
They shall not be ashamed in the evil time.
We ain't gonna be ashamed in evil time when the Almighty put this curse upon this world. We ain't gonna be ashamed.
And in the days of famine they shall be satisfied.
In the days of famine, while everybody else starving, the righteous gonna be eating steak. That's right, quail and good food.
But the wicked shall perish, and the enemies of Yahweh shall be as the fat of lambs.
They gonna perish.
They shall consume, into smoke shall they consume away.
Consume and destroy. The Almighty gonna get rid of the wicked, gonna consume them and destroy them, and they gonna be get away from. That's what I'm talking about. So let's go to let me see. 40. So y'all just hold on to be patient and keep on praising the mighty Yah. It's gonna get greater later before it get worse first. I promise you that. All you got to do is stay fast and trust in the Most High Yah. And boy, I'm gonna get some corn in a minute. Let's see. I want 49. Let's see. Okay, 49 and 12.
Psalm chapter 49, verse 12. Nevertheless, man being in honor abideth not. He is like the beasts that perish.
Don't be honoring no man, because he gonna die just like you.
This their way is their folly.
This folly.
Yet their posterity approves their sayings. Selah. Like sheep they are laid in the grave.
They laid in the grave like a sheep.
Death shall feed on them.
Death gonna feed on them.
And the upright shall have dominion over them in the morning.
The upright gonna have dominion over them in the morning.
And their beauty shall consume in the grave from their dwelling.
From their dwellings.
But Elohim will redeem my soul from the power of the grave.
He gonna keep me from the cemetery.
For he shall receive me.
Yahweh gonna receive me.
Selah. Be not thou afraid when one is made rich.
Don't be afraid of nobody because they got more money than you. They rich. Don't be scared of them.
When the glory of his house is increased.
When the glory of his house increased, he got more than you. He got everything and you ain't got nothing.
For when he die, he shall carry nothing away.
When he die, he ain't gonna carry nothing away. You ain't gonna see no Brinks truck following that man to the cemetery. When he die, he ain't gonna have nothing. He came in the world with nothing. He gonna leave with nothing.
His glory shall not descend after him.
His glory ain't coming with him. He ain't gonna have all that money in the casket, all his house and stuff like that. Read that again. 17.
For when he die, he shall carry nothing away.
When this rich person die, he ain't gonna carry nothing with him.
His glory shall not descend after him.
And his glory ain't coming with him. Everything that you accomplished while you was on this earth, ain't coming with you. It's gonna be still here. You're gonna be dead and gone, and your stuff gonna be still here. Okay, that's 49. Okay, Psalm 64. Let's start at the 9th verse.
Psalm chapter 64, verse 9. And all men shall fear.
All men shall fear.
And shall declare the work of him.
And shall declare the work of our God, which is Yahweh.
For they shall wisely consider of his doing.
Of his doings.
The righteous shall be glad in Yahweh.
We are glad to be praising and serving the mighty Yah. Righteous gonna be glad.
And shall trust in him.
And we're gonna trust in Yahweh all the way to the grave, y'all. We ain't gonna never trust in nobody else.
And all the upright in heart shall glory.
And all the upright of the glory the upright in heart shall glory. That's right. Read that again.
The righteous shall be glad in Yahweh and shall trust in him, and all the upright in heart shall glory.
That's right. We're going to glory in Yahweh. Don't care what they do and what they say. We're going to praise the mighty Yah. That's it and that's all. That's all we're going to do. That's what make us upright. That would make you upright when can't nobody change it or show you nothing different. Let me see. Okay, go to Psalms 92. 92 is start at the 11th verse.
Psalms chapter 92, verse 11. My eye also shall see my desire on my enemies.
I'm going to see the Almighty knock my enemy's head off.
And my ears shall hear my desire of the wicked that rise up against me.
And I'm going to hear about it on the news what Yahweh did to the enemy. He's going to knock their head. You're going to hear about it and you're going to see it. Now read it again.
My eye also shall see my desire on my enemies.
Yahweh going to let me see my enemies get their head knocked off.
And my ears shall hear my desire of the wicked that rise up against me.
And he going to let you hear and see what bad happened to the enemy. Read.
The righteous shall flourish like the palm tree.
The righteous is going to flourish like a palm tree.
He shall grow like a cedar in Lebanon.
That's right.
Those that be planted in the house of Yahweh shall flourish in the courts of our Elohim.
That's right.
They shall still bring forth fruit in old age.
Still bring forth fruit in old age. Still having babies at 100 years old.
They shall be fat and flourishing.
That's right. Fat and flourishing means having everything that you want.
To show that Yahweh is upright.
To show that Yahweh is upright.
He is my rock.
He my rock.
And there is no unrighteousness in him.
And ain't no unrighteousness in Yahweh. Ain't no such thing as unrighteousness in Yahweh. That's right. Let's go to 94. Let's see. Start at the 11th verse.
Psalms chapter 94, verse 11. Yahweh knoweth the thoughts of man.
Yahweh know everybody's thoughts. Whatever you think, he know. Read it again.
Yahweh knoweth the thoughts of man.
He know what everybody's thinking.
That they are vanity.
That you ain't thinking about nothing. Vanity. Everything you thinking about is BS. Ain't thinking about how to serve Yahweh. You thinking about how to make some money, how to do something right.
Blessed is the man who thou chastenest, O Yahweh, and teaches him out of thy law.
And teaching them out of the law. Them the men that Yahweh focuses on to teach out of the law.
That thou mayest give him rest from the days of adversity.
Gonna give him days of rest.
Until the pit be digged for the wicked.
Till the pit be digged for the wicked. Till he come up with dig a pit for them.
For Yahweh will not cast off his people.
He ain't gonna forget about his people.
neither will he forsake his
He
inheritance.
ain't going to forsake his inheritance,
But judgment shall return unto righteousness,
but judgment going to return to the righteousness.
and all the upright in heart shall follow it.
And all the upright in heart going to keep his commandment, because the righteousness is the commandments. It letting you know, but the righteous going to do. Read that again.
But judgment shall return unto righteousness,
To righteousness.
and all the upright in heart shall follow it.
Everybody that's got an upright heart going to keep them commandment, laws, and statutes. That's what the book said. I didn't tell it to you. I showed it to you.
Who will rise up for me against the evildoers, or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?
Yahweh.
Unless Yahweh had been my help,
If Yahweh hadn't protected me and helped me, these people would have been and hurt me.
my soul had almost dwelt in silence. When I said, my foot slipping, thy mercy, O Yahweh, held me up, and the multitude of my thoughts with
Okay, that's all I need. Yeah, so that was 94. Let me go to 8. Let's see. 84. Yeah, go to 84. Psalm 84. And start at the 8th verse.
Psalms chapter 84, verse 8. O Yahweh, Elohim of hosts, hear my prayer.
Hear my prayers, Yahweh, when I pray.
Give ear.
Give ear,
O Elohim of Jacob.
O God of Jacob.
Selah. Behold, O Elohim our shield, and look upon the face of thy anointed. For a day in thy courts is better than 1,000. I had rather be a doorkeeper in the house of my Elohim than to dwell in the tents of wickedness.
King David said, I'd rather be a doorkeeper in the house of Yahweh than dwell among the wicked. Well, that's what I'm talking about. I'd rather be a doorkeeper. That's man opening and closing the door. Opening and closing the door. Watching the door. That's what I'd rather be. Read that verse again.
For a day in thy courts is better than 1,000.
Better than 1,000.
I had rather be a doorkeeper in the house of my Elohim
I'd rather be a doorkeeper than the house of Yahweh.
than to dwell in the tents of wickedness.
Than to dwell in the tents of wickedness. That's right. King David prominent. And I agree with it. Read.
For Yahweh Elohim is a sun and shield. Yahweh will give grace and glory. No good thing will he withhold from them that walk uprightly.
You heard what he just said. No good thing that he will hold from them when they walk uprightly.
O Yahweh of hosts, blessed is the man that trusted in thee.
Blessed is the man that trusts in Yahweh. Now read that 11 again. That's corn, y'all. Read that again.
For Yahweh Elohim is a sun and shield.
He's a sun and shield.
Yahweh will give grace and glory.
Yahweh gonna give grace and glory. But watch this verse. This is what I want, y'all.
No good thing will he withhold from them that walk uprightly.
Ain't no good thing Yahweh ain't gonna give to you when you uprightly. When you uprightly in heart, Yahweh gonna give it to you, boy.
O Yahweh of hosts, blessed is the man that trusted in thee.
And blessed is the man that trusts in him. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. That corn. Let's go to Psalm 111. Start the first verse.
Psalms chapter 111, verse 1. Praise ye Yahweh.
Praise Yah.
I will praise Yahweh with my whole heart.
I don't know who y'all gonna pray, but I'm gonna praise Yahweh with my whole heart. Not some of them, not most of them, not part of all my heart. Read.
And the assembly of the upright.
In the assembly of the upright, because the upright gonna praise Yahweh with all his heart.
And in the congregation.
And in the congregation, we congregate every Sabbath. That's us congregating right now. We're gonna praise Yahweh with all our heart. Read that again.
Praise ye Yahweh.
It don't say praise nobody in the New Testament, praise nobody in the Quran, praise nobody on the street. It say praise Yahweh.
I will praise Yahweh with my whole heart.
I'm going to praise Yahweh with my whole heart. I ain't going to have time to praise nobody else.
And the assembly of the upright.
In the assembly of the upright, going to praise Yah.
And in the congregation.
And in the congregation, they're going to praise Yah.
The works of Yahweh are great.
The works of Yahweh is great. He woke you up this morning, didn't he?
Saw out of all them that had pleasure therein. His work is honorable and glorious.
Yahweh's work is honorable and glorious.
And his righteousness endureth forever.
And his righteousness endureth forever.
He hath made his wonderful works to be remembered.
He make us remember what he did with this weather. Y'all talk about stuff he did 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago.
Yahweh is gracious and full of compassion.
And full of compassion, because he wasn't with nobody be living today. He full of compassion because he woke you up this morning. He ain't have to wake you up this morning. Who is you? You ain't nobody. Read.
He hath given me unto them that fear him. He will ever be mindful of his covenant.
That's right.
He hath showed his people the power of his works.
He have showed the Israelite the power of work. He showed us everything.
That he may give them the heritage of the heathen.
That he gonna give us the heritage of the Gentiles. We gonna own everything one day.
The works of his hands are verity and judgment.
And verity and judgment.
All his commandments are sure.
All the commandments are sure.
They stand fast forever and ever.
They stand fast forever and ever.
And are done in truth and uprightness.
And done in truth and uprightness.
He sent redemption unto his people.
He rescued his people. Redemption means he rescued his people.
He hath commanded his covenant forever.
Yahweh have commanded his covenant forever.
Holy and reverend is his name.
Holy and reverend is one of his names.
The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom.
The fear of Yahweh, that's the beginning of wisdom.
A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
Everybody that keeps Yahweh commandments gonna understand what's going on and what's happening. We knew and understand that the Almighty Yahweh one day was gonna let Larry Hoover go through one of the Gentiles. He softened what's the president's name? I forgot his name today.
Trump.
Oh yeah, Donald Trump. He softened Donald Trump hard to let King Larry Hoover go. And boy, I'm so happy and glad for that. But when he get on the streets, I'm gonna make a video about that. I'm gonna make a video about all the black people that was locked up in the feds in the state, about who got them out. I'm gonna show y'all who got all y'all out. All the ones that's in jail. Your money didn't get you out. Your lawyer didn't get you out. What you thought you read didn't get you out. Yahweh got you out the penitentiary, and I'm gonna show you that the book gonna pop it when I get through with that. I can't wait to have the class, but I want it's 4 more brothers I want to get out. I want Hanif to get out, Carmen Tate to get out the Fed. I want Escobar to get out the state, and I want KT King Troy. Yeah, all them brothers to come home. I'm gonna make a video about all them brothers, them cold pieces of work, them brothers cold pieces of work that I named. Y'all might not never heard of them and don't know them, but boy, they cold piece of work. And the Almighty one day he gonna set them free, you know. And I'm gonna make a class about the Almighty getting all the people out of the penitentiary. I'm gonna let you know Yahweh do it. No, can't nobody do it but Yah. And I'm gonna let the book do all the talk. Now let's go back to the lesson. What was I at? Song what?
10. Verse. His praise endure forever.
Yeah, his praise endure forever. Okay, read that 10 again.
The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom.
That's the beginning of wisdom, the fear of Yahweh.
A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
Listen, you gonna understand when you keep the commandments. See, the reason why people don't understand this book and what's going on in the world, because you don't keep the commandments. That's when you're dumb as a box of rocks. If you kept the commandments, the Almighty gonna enlighten you. You're gonna be able to see with this brain. You ain't gonna be able to see. Your brain clouded. You gonna know nothing. You got to go to somebody that's keeping the commandment to understand this book and understand what's going on in this world. Read that again, because I want that to sink in their head. That's the reason why you don't know and you've been brainwashed, bamboozled, and hoodwinked and don't understand the book or what's going on in the world.
The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of wisdom. A good understanding have all they that do his commandments.
Everybody that keep Yahweh commandments gonna understand. The other people is not. Well, Shabbat Shalom, Mark Anthony. Ain't nobody gonna understand nothing but the one to keep his commandment. The book just explained to you. It's self-explanatory. Now, if you don't keep the commandment, hell no, you don't know. Hell no, you don't understand. Hell no, you think right is wrong and wrong is right. You're going to think wrong is right and right is wrong because you don't keep the commandments, fool. That's right. Now, what was I at? 111? Okay, let's go to 112. Start the first verse.
Psalms chapter 112, verse 1. Praise ye Yahweh.
All through this book, pray. So if you praising somebody else, you ain't gonna never understand this book. You praising JC, Hadis Elijah, the Muslim God, and everybody else, the Pope of Rome. You praising the wrong folks, fool. Read. Praise Yah, the book say.
Blessed is the man that feareth Yahweh,
Blessed is the man that fear Yah,
that delighteth greatly in his commandments.
that delighted great in his commandments, that have a ball in keeping the commandment. He wouldn't have it no other way. He'd rather have the commandment than $1 billion. Right, read.
His seed shall be mighty upon earth.
His seed gonna be mighty upon earth.
The generation of the upright shall be blessed.
The generation to come, my great-great-grandkids gonna be blessed.
Wealth and riches shall be in his house.
Wealth and riches gonna be in their house when they keeping the commandments and laws and statutes.
And his righteousness endure forever.
And his righteousness endure forever. That's right.
Unto the upright there ariseth light in the darkness.
To the upright.
He is gracious and full of compassion and righteous. A good man showeth favor.
A good man show favor.
And lendeth.
And lend it. A good man gonna loan it to you if he got it.
He will guide his affairs with discretion. Surely he shall not be moved forever. The righteous shall be in everlasting remembrance.
The righteous gonna be everlasting remembrance.
He shall not be afraid of evil tidings.
This man is upright, ain't gonna be afraid of evil tidings. When all the evil start happening in the world, everybody getting scared, shaking, trembling like dumb night. The righteous ain't gonna be scared. Read.
His heart is fixed.
My heart is fixed. Mean I can't change, ain't gonna change, and why should I change? Read.
Trusting in Yahweh.
That's reading my heart is fixed, because I trust in Yahweh. I ain't studying no another book. I ain't studying no another God. I ain't studying no another nothing. Read that verse again. That's calling, y'all.
He shall not be afraid of evil tidings.
I ain't gonna be afraid when Yahweh break it off in this country.
His heart is fixed.
Because my heart is fixed. Ain't no change in me. Only thing I'm gonna change is my drawers and socks. I ain't gonna change nothing else. Read.
Trusting in Yahweh.
I trust in Yahweh, so what I'm gonna change for? Read.
His heart is established.
My heart is established.
He shall not be afraid.
I ain't studying nobody. I ain't scared of nobody.
Until he see his desire upon his enemies.
Until I see the desire upon my enemies. That's right. I know Yahweh gonna knock your head off. Didn't messing with me.
He have dispersed. He have given to the poor. His righteousness endure forever.
Endure forever.
His horn shall be exalted with honor.
That's right.
The wicked shall see it.
The wicked gonna see it.
And be grieved.
And be grieved.
He shall gnash with his teeth. And melt away.
And melt away. Almighty gonna melt you away.
The desire of the wicked shall perish.
What do perish mean? What he gonna do? What do perish mean? He said the wicked gonna perish. Let's find out what perish means. Since they think it's a joke. Find perish. Okay. Now read what perish is, then I want you to read that again.
Perish, to be destroyed, die.
To be destroyed and die. That's what perish mean. I read that last verse.
The wicked shall see it.
Y'all gonna see it.
And be grieved.
Ain't gonna be grieved.
He shall gnash with his teeth.
Gnash with your teeth. Ain't gonna do you no good though.
And melt away.
But you gonna melt away.
The desire of the wicked shall perish.
The desire of the wicked gonna perish. And perish means to die and destroy. Okay, thank you. I'm done with that. Now let's go to what we want. That's 112. Was that 112? Yeah. Okay, 125 and start the first verse. All through this book. Let's see who you trust in.
Psalms chapter 125, verse 1. They that trust in Yahweh shall be as Mount Zion,
Everybody that trusts in Yahweh gonna be as Mount Zion,
which cannot be removed,
which cannot be removed,
but abideth forever.
abide forever.
As the mountains are round about Jerusalem, so Yahweh is round about his people from henceforth even forever.
Just like the mountains are around about in Jerusalem, Yahweh is around his people forever.
For the rod of the wicked shall not rest upon the lot of the righteous,
That's right. The Almighty ain't gonna let the wicked do nothing to the righteous.
lest the righteous put forth their hands unto iniquity.
Lest the rest of the righteous go from righteous to being wicked. Lest you start doing something wrong, then the Almighty gonna knock your head off. That's right. But long you stay righteous, he ain't gonna let nothing bad happen to you. But when you change in the middle of the race, go back to doing wicked, then he gonna let the wicked gobble you up. Read.
Do good, O Yahweh,
Do good.
unto those that be good,
Do good to the one that do good, Yahweh.
and to them that are upright in their hearts.
And to them that are upright in heart, do good to the one that's upright in heart, Yahweh.
As for such as turn aside unto their crooked ways,
The one that change their mind and stop keeping the laws,
Yahweh shall lead them forth with the workers of iniquity.
he gonna lead you forth with iniquity.
But peace shall be upon Israel.
But peace gonna be upon Israel. That's right. Don't let nobody change you. Let nobody trick you. Don't let nobody deceive you. What this book say, you supposed to go on with the book say. Can't nobody tell me nothing. They can show me something, but you can't tell me nothing. Now show it to me. Prove it to me. Then I try to give away money and can't give it away. So I know I'm telling the truth. Let's go to 119. I want anybody in the world to prove me wrong and get paid. That's all you got to do. Since I don't know what I'm talking about, since I'm the dumbest one on the internet, prove to me that I'm lying. That's all I want somebody to do. Show me that I'm a liar, that I don't know what I'm talking about, that this man just blowing smoke. Show me that part and get paid, and then I'm gonna close it. I'm gonna stop teaching. If you can prove to me that I'm a liar and I don't know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna stop teaching. I ain't gonna say another word no more. Just show it to me, and you gonna get $1,000. I'm gonna stop teaching, and I'm gonna give you $1,000, and that's it. If you show me that I'm wrong, we'll go to 119. Y'all already said it there. Let's start the first verse.
Psalm chapter 119, verse 1. Blessed are the undefiled in the way, who walk in the law of Yahweh.
Blessed is the one that walk in the law of Yahweh.
Blessed are they that keep his testimonies.
Blessed are all the people that keep Yahweh testimonies.
And that seek him with the whole heart.
And you seek Yahweh with your whole heart, not half of it or some of it, a whole heart.
They also do no iniquity.
We don't do no iniquity.
They walk in his ways.
We walk in Yahweh ways.
Thou hast commanded us to keep thy precepts diligently.
Had commanded us to do this diligently.
Oh, that my ways were directed to keep thy statutes.
My ways was made to keep Yahweh's statutes.
Then shall I not be ashamed.
I ain't gonna never be ashamed.
When I have respect unto all thy commandments.
I respect all Yahweh commandments.
I will praise thee with uprightness of heart.
I'm gonna praise Yahweh with uprightness of heart. That's when I made this video about the men and when we upright.
When I shall have learned thy righteous judgments.
When we learn Yahweh righteous judgments.
I will keep thy statutes.
I'm gonna keep Yahweh's statutes.
Oh, forsake me not utterly. Wherewithal shall a young man cleanse his way?
This is how a young man cleanses his ways.
By taking heed thereto according to thy word.
By taking heed according to Yahweh's word and not the New Testament of the Quran, because his word ain't in there.
With my whole heart have I sought thee.
With my whole heart I've sought Yahweh.
Oh, let me not wander from thy commandments.
Oh, don't never let me wake up one day and say, I don't want to keep the commandments.
Thy word have I hid in my heart.
I got the law in my heart.
that I might not sin against thee.
That I might not sin against thee. Because when you got the commandments in your heart, you ain't going to sin against your brothers and sisters. You don't know right from wrong. The commandments keep you from sinning. Sin is a transgression of a law, so if you ain't keeping the law, you sinning. Read.
Blessed art thou, O Yahweh. Teach me thy statutes.
Teach me your statute, not nobody else's.
With my lips have I declared all the judgments of my mouth.
With my lips, I'm popping corn and talking about Yah. Everybody in the world know I'm talking about Yahweh. Now read that again.
With my lips have I declared all the judgments of thy mouth.
With my mouth, I declare all the righteous judgment of Yahweh. That's all I needed. Okay, let's go to uh 140. Start the 6th verse.
Psalms chapter 140, verse 6. I said unto Yahweh, thou art my Elohim.
I tell everybody, Yahweh is my God. Now, I'm in a gas station about 2 or 3 days ago. This white woman, she waited on me, and she seen my hat. I had praise Yah on there. She said, praise Yahweh? I said, yeah, that's the God I serve. I let her know, yeah, that's the God I serve, Yahweh. Yeah. Here. Okay, so what I said? I say 6th verse? Yeah, start the 6th verse.
I say unto Yahweh, thou art my Elohim. Hear the voice of my supplications, O Yahweh. O Elohim Yahweh, the strength of my salvation. Thou hast covered my head in the day of battle. Grant not, O Yahweh, the desires of the wicked. Further not his wicked device, lest they exalt themselves. Selah. As for the head of those that compass me about, let the mischief of their own lips cover them. Let burning coals fall upon them.
Let burning coals fall upon the wicked.
Let them be cast into the fire.
Let the wicked be cast into the fire.
Into deep pits.
Into deep pits.
That they rise not up again.
That they can't come, that they kill them and don't come back again. That they die and leave forever.
Let not an evil speaker be established in the earth.
An evil speaker is a person that's talking about everything but Yah. An evil speaker talking about another God, another this, another that. It ain't nobody but Yahweh. An evil speaker, knock their head off.
Evil shall hunt the violent man to overthrow him.
That's right.
I know that Yahweh will maintain the cause of the afflicted and the right of the poor.
That's right.
Surely the righteous shall give thanks unto thy name.
Surely the righteous always gonna give thanks to Yah.
The upright shall dwell in thy presence.
And the upright gonna dwell in the presence of Yah. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. Go to Proverbs. Chapter 2, verse 1.
Proverbs chapter 2, verse 1. My son, if thou wilt receive my words,
if you receive Yahweh words,
and hide my commandments with thee,
and keep them commandments with you,
so that thou incline their ear unto wisdom, and apply thy heart to understanding. Yea, if thou criest after knowledge, and liftest up thy voice for understanding, if thou seekest her as silver.
If you seek the commandments and the wisdom like you seeking a job and a woman,
and searches for her as for hid treasures,
and you looking for the law like you looking for treasure, because everybody trying to hit the lottery, everybody want to be rich, everybody looking for a better paying job. If you look for it like that,
then shalt thou understand the fear of Yahweh.
Then you gonna understand the fear of Yahweh,
and find the knowledge of Elohim.
And then you gonna find the knowledge of Him.
For Yahweh giveth wisdom.
Only Yahweh giveth wisdom.
Out of his mouth cometh knowledge and understanding.
And out of his mouth cometh knowledge and understanding.
He layeth up sound wisdom for the righteous. He is a buckler to them that walk uprightly.
He is a protector for them to walk uprightly. When you walk uprightly, Yahweh got your back and your front. He gonna protect you. Read that again.
He led up sound wisdom for the righteous. He is a buckler to them that walk uprightly.
That's right.
He keepeth the paths of judgment and preserveth the way of his saints.
That's right. Serve the way of his saints.
Then shalt thou understand righteousness and judgment and equity, yea, every good path.
What verse you at?
10.
Okay, that's all I needed. Let's read 10.
When wisdom entereth into thy heart, and knowledge is pleasant unto thy soul, discretion shall preserve
No,
thee.
that's all I needed was 10. Yes, what I said. Proverbs. Let's go to 10. Let's skip to 20. Let's go 20.
Verse 20.
Yeah.
That thou mayest walk in the way of good men.
Walk in the way of good man. Listen to what good man saying.
And keep the paths of the righteous.
And keep the path of the righteous.
For the upright shall dwell in the land.
The upright gonna dwell in the land. We going home. We gonna dwell in the land. Why? Because we upright.
And the perfect shall remain in it.
And the perfect shall remain in it. What make you perfect? The law.
But the wicked shall be cut off from the earth.
But the wicked going to hell gonna be cut off from the earth.
And the transgressor shall be rooted out of it.
And the transgressor gonna be rooted out of it. The Almighty ain't got no room for nobody that's wicked. Ain't got no room for no wicked. Okay, let's go to Proverbs 11 and 5. Yeah, 11 and 5.
Proverbs chapter 11, verse 5. The righteousness of the perfect shall direct his way.
Going to direct his way.
But the wicked shall fall by his own wickedness.
You're going to fall by your own wickedness.
The righteousness of the upright shall deliver them.
You're going to deliver them.
But transgressors shall be taken in their own naughtiness. When a wicked man dieth, his expectation shall perish.
His expectation going to perish.
And the hope of unjust men perisheth. The righteous is delivered out of trouble.
The righteous is delivered out of trouble.
And the wicked cometh in his stead.
And the wicked coming in his stead. Okay, let me go to. Let's go to. Proverbs 10 and 6, starting 6 verse here.
Proverbs chapter 10, verse 6. Blessings are upon the head of the just.
Blessings upon the head of the just.
But violence covereth the mouth of the wicked.
That's right.
The memory of the just is blessed.
It's blessed.
But the name of the wicked shall rot.
It's going to rot.
The wise in heart will receive commandments.
The wise in heart going to receive the commandments.
But a prating fool shall fall.
But a prating fool, a talking fool going to fail.
He that walketh uprightly walketh surely.
He that walketh uprightly walketh surely. We walking upright and we for sure.
But he that perverted his ways shall be known.
Should be known. Okay, that's all I need. Let's see what. 14. Let's see. Yeah, 14 and 2.
Proverbs chapter 14, verse 2. He that walketh in his uprightness feareth Yahweh.
Everybody that walking in his uprightness, we fear Yah.
But he that is perverse in his ways despiseth him.
They're despising him. Despise the people that's walking upright. Okay, let's go to, let me see. $15 and 1. I mean, 15 and 21.
Proverbs chapter 15, verse 21. Folly is joy to him that is destitute of wisdom. But a man of understanding walketh uprightly.
A man of understanding, he gonna walk uprightly. That's right. That's when you. That's all I need. You're gonna walk upright. Let's see. Okay, 28 and 6.
Proverbs chapter 28, verse 6. Better is the poor that walketh in his uprightness
Better is the poor man that walking in his uprightness
than he that is perverse in his ways, though he be rich.
than he be rich. That's right. Let's see. Okay, skip on down 18. 28 and 18.
Verse 18. Whoso walketh uprightly shall be saved,
Whoever walking uprightly gonna be saved.
but he that is perverse in his ways shall fall at once.
You're gonna be perverse your way, you're gonna fall at one, but you walk it uprightly, you're gonna be saved. Okay, let's go to everybody that walk it upright gonna be saved. Let's see. Isaiah. 26. And let's see. Yeah, 26 and 7.
Isaiah chapter 26, verse 7. The way of the just is uprightness.
The way of the just is uprightness.
Thou, most upright, doest weigh the path of the just. Yea, and the way of thy judgments, O Yahweh, have we waited for thee.
We waiting on Yahweh.
The desire of our soul is to the desire of our soul is to thy name.
And while we waiting on Yahweh, our desire is to your name, Yahweh.
And to the remembrance of thee.
And we always gonna remember, thus said Yah, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God of Israel, the Yahweh, thou Elohim.
With my soul have I desired thee in the night.
I desire Yahweh in the night, my soul do.
Yea, with my spirit within me will I seek thee early.
I'm gonna seek Yahweh early, not late.
For when thy judgments are in the earth,
when Yahweh judgments in the earth,
the inhabitants of the world will learn righteousness.
And the inhabitants of the world gonna learn righteousness.
Let favor be showed to the wicked.
Favor gonna be showed to the wicked, getting their head knocked off.
Yeah, will he not learn righteousness?
And he still ain't gonna learn righteousness.
In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of Yahweh.
The wicked ain't never studying Yah.
Yahweh, when thy hand is lifted up,
when you lift up,
they will not see.
They ain't gonna see it.
But they shall see.
But they shall see.
And be ashamed for their envy at the people. Yea, the fire of thy enemy shall devour them. Yahweh, thou wilt ordain peace for us.
You're gonna ordain peace for the upright.
For thou also hast wrought all our works in us. O Yahweh Elohim, other masters besides thee have had dominion over us, but by thee only will we make mention of thy name.
That's right. We're going to talk about Yahweh all the way to no matter what king or how much rank you get. Don't never forsake Yahweh. Always praise the mighty Yah. Okay, let's go to... ain't nobody bigger than Yah. Don't let nobody intimidate you. Okay, we're going to go to Isaiah 33 and start to 15.
Isaiah chapter 33, verse 15. He that walketh righteously and speaketh uprightly.
Everybody that walketh uprightly and speaketh uprightly.
He that despiseth the gain of oppressions, that shaketh his hands from holding of bribes, that stoppeth his ears from hearing of blood, and shutteth his eyes from seeing evil, he shall dwell on high. His place of defense shall be the munitions of rocks. Bread shall be given him. His water shall be sure.
Okay, that's what I need right there. Let's go to Amos. Look at Amos. See what I want to Amos. Okay, I went too far. Amos. Let's see. Okay, yeah. This is me, y'all, right here. Amos 5 and 10.
Amos chapter 5, verse 10. They hate him that rebuketh in the gate.
They hate this person that rebuking in the gate. They disapprove of this people that work in the gate.
And they abhorred him that speaketh uprightly.
Everybody hate the truth. If you talking about the truth, they hate you. Now read that last verse again. Abhor mean hate.
They hate him that rebuketh in the gate, and they abhorred him that speaketh uprightly.
Everybody that's talking like me, they hate you. When you speak uprightly and ain't sugarcoating it and ain't adding nothing to it, they gonna hate you. Read it again.
They hate him that rebuketh in the gate.
They hate him that rebuketh in the gate.
And they abhorred him that speaketh uprightly.
And they hate the person speaking uprightly. When I speak every Sabbath at 12, they hate this. Why I know they hate it, that's all I needed, that 10 verse. They hate it when you tell the truth. The truth hurt. Everybody want to be lied to. But when you tell the truth, these people going to hate you. Okay, now go to Zechariah. Corn here, y'all. This corn. That's corn that I just read, but this corn too. Zechariah 8 and 6. Yeah. 16, I mean. Zechariah 8 and 16.
Zechariah chapter 8, verse 16. These are the things that ye shall do.
These are the things that you should do.
Speak ye every man the truth to his neighbor.
Tell every man the truth to his neighbor. This is what you should do, y'all. Corn.
Execute the judgment of truth and peace in your gates.
Execute the truth and peace in your gate. But boy, read it one more time.
These are the things that ye shall do.
These are the things that y'all supposed to be doing.
Speak ye every man the truth to his neighbor.
Tell everybody the truth. That's what you're supposed to be doing, telling everybody the truth.
Execute the judgment of truth and peace in your gates.
That's right. Now I'm ready for comment and question. Because when you telling the truth, everybody going to hate you. That's right. Now I'm ready for comment and question. I'm ready for comment and question. That's what you do. When you tell the truth, they going to hate you. Now, don't get quiet now. I want somebody to prove to me that I'm a liar. I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm drunk. I'm high. I don't know nothing. Prove it and get paid, and I'm going to stop teaching. Now, I want somebody to do that. Prove to me I'm lying. Don't get quiet now. I'm ready to barbecue. Now I'm ready for comment and question. I done scared y'all to death. Boy, read that again. That'll get it. I love that.
These are the things that ye shall do.
These are the things that you should do.
Speak ye every man the truth to his neighbor.
Tell everybody the truth.
Execute the judgment of truth and peace in your gates.
That's what I'm talking about. Boy, I can read that 1,000 times and still ain't enough. Boy, you telling the truth. That's what you're supposed to be doing, telling the truth. Now, I want somebody to tell me what the truth is. I know some. Tell me what the truth is. Tell me what the truth is and give me what we got to go read it at. Because this for the new people on here that ain't never heard nothing like this before. Because they ain't going to talk like this nowhere in the world but right here. I'm popping corn. They don't pop corn. They lying. I'm the only one going to talk like this. I bag up what I say. I prove what I say. I let the book do the talking. I'll show you what the book say, not what I say. My word ain't nothing. I ain't worth two dead flies. I let the book pop it. I ain't talking about what I said. I'm talking about what Yahweh said. Now I want somebody on here to tell me what the truth is and show me what the book say. Where is it at? Can anybody tell me what the truth is and show it to me in the book? Don't let me have to show y'all. Y'all been following me 100 years. Okay. The law, that's right. Read that. Tonio being Yasharil, go to Psalm 119 and 142. That's right. Seal. Yeah. Now this is what the truth is for the people that ain't never heard nothing like this before, and they just follow Psalm 119 and 142.
Psalms chapter 119, verse 142. Thy righteousness is an everlasting righteousness, and thy law is the truth.
That's what the truth is, the law. If you ain't talking about the law, you ain't talking about nothing. Okay, he said go to Psalm 119 and 151.
Verse 151. Thou art near, O Yahweh, and all thy commandments are truth.
That's what I'm talking about. Praise the mighty Yah. You got it right, Tonio, Ben Yasharel. That's what it is. Yeah. So if they ain't talking about that, they ain't talking about nothing. Is the New Testament the truth? Hell no. Is JC the truth? Hell no. Going to church is the truth? Hell no. Wearing the cross is the truth? Hell no. Believing in anything other than Yahweh, is it the truth? No. Nah. Ain't but one truth. I'm trying to get somebody to shut me up today. Make me catch a deer. Make me jump out that window right there. Somebody shut me up today. I just want somebody to shut me up. Shut this alligator mouth up. But you gotta shut me up with the book. You can't shut me up with nothing else. Shut me up with this Bible. Anybody got any comment or question? I'm ready. Well, y'all let now. Come on, talk to me. I talk back. Talk to me. I love to talk about Yah. Not like. I love to talk about Yah. Most people like to talk about Yah. I say I love talking about Yah. That's the difference between me and everybody else. I love to talk about Yah. But everybody else like. Let me go to just came to me. Go to Psalms 120 in the 5th verse, I think.
Psalms chapter 120, verse 5.
Hold on, let me make sure that's what I want. Yeah, no, 7. Psalm 127.
Psalms chapter 120, verse 7. I am for peace, but when I speak, they are for war.
Hey, I'm for peace, but when I speak, they for war. I tell the truth, they get mad. Okay, I'm in Rock County, I see Proverbs 81, 23. Heavenly Mother speaks there. But it's Proverbs 81. Ain't no Proverbs 81. Is it?
No. Is it 8 and 1?
No, he's saying 81. I know ain't no Proverbs 81. You try to talk about Psalms. Okay, why don't you speak on God the light who was in the beginning? Wisdom, that's right. Wisdom was with him in the beginning. That's what he's talking about. In the beginning was wisdom. Yeah, that's wisdom. Okay, teach, and you can show people the truth in the world all day long. They still won't receive. Yeah, you're right, Joe. Glad you're absolutely right. Yeah. Okay, Isaiah 42. Uh, Tisha Yase, go to Isaiah 62. Yeah, Isaiah 62. Please read because this explains our duty in watchman and watchman. I guess you're right, sister. Oh, Proverbs 81. Okay, yeah, I know ain't no such thing as 81. Okay, read 62 and what? Tisha, Isaiah 62 and what? And what verse? Or do you want to read the whole thing? Uh, we'll just start reading. Yeah, 62 and 1. She ain't give me no verse.
Isaiah chapter 62, verse 1. For Zion's sake will I not hold my peace, and for Jerusalem's sake I will not rest until the righteousness thereof go forth as brightness, and the salvation thereof as a lamp that burneth. And the Gentiles shall see thy righteousness.
The Gentile gonna see all the righteousness. Okay.
And all kings thy glory. And
everybody gonna see Yahweh righteousness. You right, sister. Read.
And thou shalt be called by a new name.
Gonna be called by a new name.
Which the mouth of Yahweh shall name.
Yahweh gonna name the new name. We don't know what the new name is today. He gonna name the new name.
Thou shalt also be a crown of glory in the hand of Yahweh, and a royal diadem in the hand of thy Elohim.
That's right.
Thou shalt no more be termed forsaken, neither shall thy land any more be termed desolate.
That's right. The land ain't gonna never be destroyed no more, and ain't nobody else gonna live there but us.
But thou shalt be called Hephzibah, and thy land Beulah, for the Yahweh delighted in thee, and thy land shall be married.
He's gonna marry the land again. Yahweh, he was married to the land before. He's gonna be married to it again. Oh, let me let you know that he's gonna be married. Go to Jeremiah chapter. Hold on to that. Let me show him that Yahweh gonna be married. Let me see. Okay, Jeremiah. Hold on to that. Let's go to Jeremiah 4. No, Jeremiah 3. No, hold on. Let me see. Yeah, that's Jeremiah 4, and start at the 14th verse. Yeah, let them know that it's gonna happen again.
Jeremiah chapter 4, verse 14. O Jerusalem, wash thy heart from wickedness.
No. I say Jeremiah chapter 3. I said 4, but I meant 3. Yeah, 3 and 14.
Jeremiah chapter 3, verse 14. Turn, O backsliding children, saith Yahweh.
Yahweh told us to turn.
For I am married unto you.
Yahweh married us. We the wife and Yahweh the husband. Yahweh married the children of Israel just like he married the land. Read.
And I will take you one of a city and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion.
He's going to bring you to Zion, where we come from. Okay, now go back to what the sister was talking about, Isaiah 62, and what we was reading. You had 4 or 5?
5.
Okay.
For as a young man marrieth a virgin,
Just like a young man married a virgin,
so shall thy sons marry thee.
thy son shall marry thee.
And as the bridegroom rejoiceth over the bride, so shall thy Elohim rejoice over thee.
That's right.
I have set watchmen upon thy walls, O Jerusalem, which shall never hold their peace day nor night. Ye that make mention of Yahweh, keep not silence, and give him no rest, till he establish, until he make Jerusalem a praise in the earth.
That's right. This ain't happened yet. This is a future event, meaning it ain't happened yet.
Yahweh have sworn by his right hand and by the arm of his strength. Surely I will no more give thy corn to be meat for thy enemies, and the sons of the strangers shall not drink thy wine for the which thou hast labored, but they that have gathered it shall eat it.
Mean we ain't gonna be no slaves no more. We ain't gonna work for nobody no more.
And praise Yahweh.
We gonna praise Yahweh. Everything we work for, we gonna do it ourselves. We're gonna have our own everything.
And they that have brought it together shall drink it in the courts of my holiness. Go through the gates, prepare ye the way of the people, cast up the highway, gather out the stones, lift up a standard for the people.
That's right. I can't wait till this happen. You popping corn. Who did to say that? Yeah, to Tisha Yah. You popping corn, sister. Read.
Behold, Yahweh hath proclaimed unto the end of the world, say ye to the daughter of Zion.
Yes, sir. Read.
Behold, thy salvation cometh.
Salvation coming. Hold it. Let's see what salvation means. They might not know what that means. Salvation coming. I want y'all to know what these words mean. Salvation. Let's see. Okay, read what salvation is.
Salvation, a saving or being saved from danger.
Salvation is being saved from evil or danger. That's what the book talking about, being saved from evil and danger. Okay, now go back to it. Read it again. 11.
Behold, Yahweh hath proclaimed unto the end of the world, say ye to the daughter of Zion, behold, thou salvation cometh.
Being saved.
Behold, his reward is with him, and his work before him.
That's right.
And they shall call them the holy people, the redeemed of Yahweh, and thou shalt be called sought out, a city not forsaken.
That's right. Jerusalem ain't gonna never be forsaken. It's being forsaken right now because we ain't there. But when we get back to the crib, it ain't gonna be forsaken no more. You popping corn, sister. Okay. Let's see what okay. Keep quiet until y'all return. That's right. I ain't studying what Luke talking about. Luke, who sent Luke? Who sent Luke? We ain't talking about what Luke. Luke ain't worth 2 dead flies. We talking about what Moses said, what Jeremiah said, Ezekiel said, Jose said, Daniel said, Abraham said. We ain't talking about what Luke. Luke ain't worth 2 dead flies. We can care less what Luke say. Yep, we ain't studying what Luke talking about. Yep, we worried about what Moses said. Go to Jeremiah 6:16 for this. Let me show you what Yahweh said about the book. Jeremiah 6:16. Let's see if it's going to say, listen to Luke.
Jeremiah chapter 6, verse 16. Thus saith Yahweh.
Now Yahweh talking. We supposed to pay attention to what Yahweh said. What did Yahweh say?
Stand ye in the ways.
Yahweh say, stand ye in the ways.
And see.
And see.
And as for the old paths.
Now ask for the old path. It didn't say ask for the new path for Luke. Now he didn't tell us to seek the old. He said seek the old path. Now read what the old path. The old path of the Old Testament. Read.
Where is the good way?
That's the only good way. Luke ain't the good way because it ain't in the Old Testament. Now, if he was in the Old Testament, then that'd be the good way. He ain't talking about Luke. He talking about the good way. Read.
And walk therein.
And walk in the Old Testament. Walk in the old path. Read.
And you shall find rest for your souls.
Then you shall find rest for your soul. Now when you talk about Luke and John and Peter and Paul, them hillbillies, because they ain't sent them. He ain't never talked to them. Read.
But they said,
but the people said,
we will not walk therein.
We ain't going to listen to the Old Testament. We're going to go see what Luke said, what Timothy said, what John said, what Peter said. They ain't going to listen to the Old Testament. See, Almighty already knew you weren't going to do right. He said they ain't going to listen. They're going to go see what Luke said. Read.
Also I said watchmen over you.
Yahweh said, I sent watchmen over you.
Saying,
hearken
to the sound of the trumpet.
Hearken to the sound of the trumpet. Hearken to the truth in the Old Testament.
But they said,
but the people said,
we will not hearken.
We ain't going to listen. We're going to only listen what Luke said and what JC said and John said. Read.
Therefore here.
The reason that watch this. Watch what's going to happen to you. Here.
Ye nations.
Talking about nations. Everybody on earth. Nations with the S on the end. Meaning plural. Everybody.
And know.
It don't say believe or think or guess. And know.
O
congregation.
What is among them? Here. O earth.
If you on earth, he talking to you. He talking about everybody on this earth. The earth. Watch this though. Behold.
I will bring evil upon this people.
I'm going to bring evil upon these people. Why? Because they listened to what Luke said, John said, Timothy said, James said. I'm going to bring evil upon these people because they ain't listening to what Moses said in Jeremiah and Ezekiel. Read.
Even the fruit of their thoughts. Because they have not hearkened unto my words.
Because you have not listened to what Yahweh said. You have not listened to what Moses said. You have not listened to what Jeremiah, Ezekiel, and Isaiah said. Read.
Nor to my law.
Nor to his law. Because his law is not in the New Testament. His law is not in the Quran. His law is not in the Book of the Dead. His law is not in the Hadith. His law is not in another book. His law is only in the Old Testament. But you rejected it. I'm telling you about what Moses said. You telling me about what Luke said. I'm telling you what Jeremiah said. You telling me what John said. I'm telling you what Ezekiel said. You telling me about what Peter said. I'm telling you about what Amos said. You telling me about what Paul said. Who cares what them people said? That's all I needed. Oh, okay. Well, it's truth and false over there. If you talking about, if you trying to uphold it and saying it's the book that we got to live by and look at, that's what I'm talking about. We don't need the New Testament for nothing. Only thing you need the New Testament for when you go use the bathroom. Oh, hallelujah, brother. Preach the truth and set our people free. That's right. That's all I know what to do. Popcorn. Tell the truth. The only book we need is the Old Testament. Now, prove to me we need another book, then I'm going to stop teaching and I'm going to give you $1,000. Show me another book we need besides the Old Testament. Get $1,000, then I'm going to stop teaching and go on off the air. That's what I'm going to do. Let me go over and read the Luke for, what did it say, Luke 1:7? Let me see. Let me see if this is true. Let me see if Luke tell the truth right here. Okay, let's read Luke 1:7. as he spake by the mouth of the holy prophets, which have been since the world began, that we should be saved from our enemies and from the hand of them that hate us. Okay, you telling the truth. Let's see. How far you want me to go? 70 or 70 and 71. Oh, okay, yeah, that's true. Yep, that is true. Yep, that's the truth, brother. Now this is that was the truth, but let me show you a lie right quick. Okay, go to Luke 2. Luke 2 and 11. Now let me show you that brother was right. What his name? Amen was right about he just. But let me show you a lie though. Read that. What I say? 2 and 11.
Luke chapter 2, verse 11. For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior.
Now he said, "City of Savior of David." I mean, the city. Let's see if this is the truth.
Which is JC the LORD.
That's a lie. Now read it again.
For unto you is born this day in the city of David a Savior.
A Savior. That's who the Savior is, y'all.
Which is JC the LORD.
Cold lie. That's a lie, y'all. You want me to prove that's a lie? Go to Isaiah 42 and 10. Let me show you that's a lie. Now I'm going to prove to you that was a lie. I ain't going to tell it to you. I'm going to show it to you. How about that?
Isaiah chapter 42, verse 10.
Hold it. Remember, it's 43. Isaiah 43 and 10 and 11. Let me show you that Luke just lied.
Isaiah chapter 43, verse 10. Ye are my witnesses.
Yahweh say we are his witnesses. Not no Jehovah's Witnesses because they telling lies too.
Saith Yahweh.
Yahweh said it.
And my servant whom I have chosen.
He chose my servant. Did he chosen? Read. Talk loud now.
That ye may know and believe me.
That you may know and believe Yah.
And understand that I am he.
And understand ain't nobody but Yah.
Before me there was no Elohim formed.
Before him was no other God formed.
Neither shall there be after me.
Neither shall there be after God, which is Yah.
I, even I, am Yahweh, and beside me there is no Savior.
He said, even I, and beside me there is no Savior. So what Luke talking about? What is he talking about? He telling a lie. Yahweh just say ain't nobody Savior but him. Now keep reading.
I have declared.
Yahweh said, I have declared.
And have saved.
And have saved. But over here in Luke, he said, a Savior was born. Read.
And I have showed when there was no strange God among you.
I have showed when there was no New Testament in the Quran.
Therefore ye are my witnesses, saith Yahweh.
That's right. We are the witnesses of Yahweh, because before, when this book was written, wasn't no such thing with no Quran or no New Testament. This is the oldest book in the world. The only book in the world that's talking about something.
That I am Elohim.
That's it. That's right. That's right, Miss Rob One Look. Okay, yeah. Miss Rod Love said a book, oh, pop it. That's right, it's going to pop it. Yeah. Oh, no, teacher. I went to whistle to somebody, but get body back. Okay. Oh, no, and teach within his whistle. Somebody about to get body back. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. We don't need these other books, because these other books are a contradiction. The Old Testament say one thing, another book say something else. So if it say something else, that's a contradiction, it's a lie. All these other books going to contradict the Old Testament. I guarantee you. All these other books that they wrote is going to contradict what the Old Testament say. Old Testament say do this, they're going to say do that. Old Testament say don't do this, they're going to say do that. You know, so, yeah. Oh, yeah. So you got 12 coins up there? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Okay. Yeah. 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 But see, our people love to be lied to. Let me show them that right quick. Go to 30, I think it's 34 or 33, Isaiah. No, 20, let me see. No, it's 20, it's 30. Isaiah 30 and speak to 9, 30 and 9. Let me let the world know that black folk love to be lied to. I mean, they got so many people in churches.
Isaiah chapter 30, verse 9, that this is a rebellious people,
Yahweh say the black folks is a rebellious people.
lying children,
Lying children.
children that will not hear the law of Yahweh.
People won't hear the word, the law. Don't nobody want to talk about the law. Don't nobody want to hear the law. That's what make you a lying people.
Which say to the seers,
Would say to the leaders, TDJ, Creflo Dollar, and all of them,
see not,
and
to the prophets, prophesies not unto us right things.
Don't tell us nothing right. Lie to us and tell us a lie. That's what the people want, a lie. Don't tell me what's right. Tell me what's wrong. Read.
Speak unto us smooth things.
Speak unto us sugar. Put some sugar on it. Hey, go get that sugar thing out of there. Let me demonstrate right quick. Get that thing with that sugar in. Bring the whole thing. No, get that bag right there. That bag. Yeah, ain't that sugar? Yeah. Now, read it again.
Would say to the seers, see not,
and
to the prophets, prophesies not unto us right things.
Don't tell us the truth, tell us a lie. Read.
Speak unto us smooth things.
Tell us something smooth.
Prophesies deceits.
Put a little sugar on it. Put some sugar on it. Don't tell us no truth. Tell us put some sugar on it. Read. That's all I need. Listen, I already made a video about that. I proved that we came from the tribe of Judah. Go on the, I got over 300 some video. I already proved that. I proved that we the Israelites and that we come from the tribe of Judah. All you got to do is go in there and look at that video. I've been proved that long time ago that we the nappy-headed Israelite and that we from the tribe of Judah. Not only did I prove that we Israelite, I proved what tribe we came from. Now look up the video. I'm gonna go. I can't remember what the name of the video is, but y'all, if anything got something to do with Israelite and the tribe of Judah, I already spoke on about it. I proved that. I've been proved that. El Buddha. And you a new one on here, so you just started watching me probably a couple of days ago, a week ago, whatever. But I got a video I proved beyond a shadow of a doubt that we the nappy-headed Israelite, that we from the tribe of Judah. Can you go get your phone? I'm finna try to look this video up for him. Go get your phone or the phone, and I'm finna try to look this video up for this man. Don't tell me what I can't do. I already did it. One West founder, I'm finna show you right now. He going to get his phone. I can't think of the name of the video. I don't know how long it is, but I've been did that. I don't just talk. I let the book do all the talk. I prove from the book beyond the shadow of a doubt. I've been did that. You on the late show. You just tuning in. I proved that months and years ago. Now look up. Let me see. How you do this? Let's see. Now I hit let me see. Let me find this video for him right quick. It's gonna take me a little while because I got so many videos now. All I'm trying to find. I'm gonna find it though. I got one called "We Are Yahweh's Chosen People." Tell them, look, we are Yahweh's chosen people. That's one of them, but that ain't the one I want. Look, black people in America is from the tribe of Judah. That's the name of the video. Black people in America is from the tribe of Judah. Now that's one of them. But I got another one. Let me find it. But I got another one. Let me find it. Hold on. Okay. Black people in America are from the tribe of Judah. Watch that, El Buddha. And hold up. I got it. Shit, I got so many. I ain't gonna take it, but I find it though. I'll get the name of it. Yeah. Show us your DNA. I ain't got my DNA. I'm going on what the scriptures say. I ain't had no. Yeah, I'm going on what the book say. You read Deuteronomy 28, and you gonna tell me who that identifier. When you read Deuteronomy 28, you don't need no DNA. It's gonna line. It's gonna tell you who it is. First of all, I'm gonna do this. Name me a people on this earth that was took out of another land and brought to another land and made slaves and did them in. Name me somebody that was took out of land that was did like us, like Deuteronomy 28 say. They changed their name, their culture, their God, their identity, and their culture, and their language. They did everything. Dog, it was raining for us, but such thing it was a sign. Wasn't no scientists on earth when it was raining. The Vatican have the oldest Old Testament, do you think? They might. They might. Yeah, I know the Vatican do. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. So the Vatican, they do got they got the old Bibles. Like I say, read Deuteronomy 28 chapter and you tell me who they identify with, who is talking about, what people is talking about. When you read Deuteronomy 28, get back with me and tell me who that's talking about. See if it's talking about the Chinese, the Japanese, the Puerto Rican, the anybody. Let me know who that's talking about. That Deuteronomy 28 chapter, the whole chapter, 68 verses, and they're going to tell you who it's talking about. Ain't no way around it. When you read that, and you don't, the reason why you ain't going to understand it because you don't keep the commandment. Only people going to understand Deuteronomy 28 is the one to keep them commandment. So you ain't going to understand it no way. If you ain't keeping the commandment, you ain't going to never understand what the book talking about. No parts of the book. It only told you if you keep the commandment, you're going to understand all things. He probably is a Kemet. El Buddha. Yeah, he probably a Kemet. Ask him, do he want to debate, though? El Buddha, do you want to debate? Let's debate about me being an Israelite. And you talking about I'm something else. Let's have a debate. No, I said, do you want to debate? El Buddha, do you want to debate me on I'm an Israelite? Okay, I say, yeah, but I want to debate. I ain't talking about on here. I'm talking about in front of the camera. Where you from or what state you from? I'm going to send you a bus ticket, a plane ticket, so you can get down here. And give me your phone number. Yo, we going to have a debate. El Buddha. Okay, I'm going to use real history too. I'm near East. Okay, give me what's your phone number? El Buddha, what's your phone number? If you I want your phone number, El Buddha. Give me your phone number. You scared? Put your phone number up there. No. The topic is you say I'm not no Israelite and I ain't from the tribe of Judah and I don't know what I'm talking about. That's the topic. Now put your phone number up here. The topic already picked. You say I'm not an Israelite, so that's what the topic is. Oh, y'all see he bagging up now. He talking about why would I put my phone number? Cause I want to talk to you on the phone. And we gonna get a date and a time set up, and I'm gonna get you a plane ticket or a bus ticket wherever you're from, and I'm gonna put you in a hotel for a night, and then I'm gonna send you home barbecue. That's what I'm gonna do. Now give me your phone number. If you don't give me your phone number, you scared to death. You just fat mouthing, rapping, loose lipping, and tongue slipping. I say phone number. Give me your cousin phone number, your aunties, anybody. My number 618-203-4182. Since you scared to give me your number, I gave you mine. 618-203-4182. Now call me ASAP. Don't let me be waiting 4 or 5 days and you ain't called. I gave it to a lot of people and they ain't called. Scared to death. That's why they ain't called. I'll barbecue. Now when you gonna call me? I'm talking about, listen, you gonna come see me, I'm gonna pay for it, and we gonna get in front of the camera and I'm gonna have my cameraman to edit it. We is gonna talk. We gonna be in a building, me and you and some more people, and you gonna sit there, I'm gonna sit here and we gonna have a discussion about whatever, or I'm gonna tell you, you say I ain't no Israelite, that's what I want to talk about. You say I ain't no Israelite, and I don't know what I'm talking about. I ain't talking about having no private either. Oh man, go ahead. See this clown talk, he gonna tell me what I can't do. You don't know nothing about me, man. Don't tell me what I can't do. I said I'm gonna do it. I'm telling the truth. If I say I'm gonna pay for you to get here and put you in a hotel, that's what I meant. I say what I mean and mean what I say. I don't play no game. I don't lie. Today the Sabbath day. You think I'm gonna lie to you on the Sabbath, fool? Yeah, you crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you on no Sabbath. And when it come to Yah, I don't play no games. Now, if you don't call me before, I'm gonna give you a whole week to call me. And if I don't answer, you text me to let me know it's you. Say this Buddha and I'm ready to talk. Just in case I miss your call, because I'm anxious to do this. I can't wait. But brothers and sisters, I'm finna get ready to close out. And I'm gonna let y'all know whether this man is a clown or a high power fool. Because a lot of people say they're gonna do something and don't do nothing. Yeah. I ain't playing with you with this book. I say I'm gonna send you a plane ticket or a bus ticket or a train ticket, and you're gonna get out here with me, and I'm gonna put you up in the room, and we're gonna have a debate. I just gave you my phone number. I don't need no link. What you worried about a link for? I gave you my phone number. Just all you gotta do is call me, and we're gonna set up a day and a time. I told you I don't need no link. What is a link? What are you talking about anyway? A link. Shit. I don't know nothing about no link. I just gave you a phone number. And if you don't call, you scared to death. You ain't gonna bip a bop. Man, I ain't studying. I ain't talking tonight. Hey, brother and sister, I'm gonna go and close out because he want to talk like this. And I ain't got time for that. I want to get you in front of the camera in the building. Me and you, I'm gonna be looking at you like I'm looking at this water. Face to face. Well, brothers and sisters, I'm gonna get ready to close out. I had a good time, and El Buddha is scared to death. He just rapping and running his mouth, running his alligator mouth, his mouth slipping, the tongue slipping, and just talking. He don't want no smoke. Yeah. So I'm gonna get ready to close out, brothers and sisters, and I want to say shalom, shalom, brothers and sisters. I'll see y'all next week, and I'll let you know what this man talking about, which ain't nothing. He ain't talking about nothing. Shalom, shalom.